My name is Anita. I am an entrepreneur. I own a fashion business that's still budding. I am a graduate of entrepreneurial and business management, and I like to read, I like singing, and I like meeting new people, and most importantly, I like to be creative. Okay, I'm a women's wear designer, and I make apparels for women. First of all, I didn't really see myself going into the whole fashion business thing. I thought, okay, maybe I can come up with my own styles and give someone to design for me. But then in my third year, I decided to go into it myself because the program I did is a distant learning program. So I decided to keep myself busy by learning so I can make clothes for myself. But then when I finished school, I worked for a while and it wasn't working for me because I'm not a 9-to-5 person. I started learning in 2017. That was the first time that I ventured into fashion designing. I went to a women's wear designer on my street and told her that I was interested in learning, and she told me what I needed to do, and I was there for a while. And then shortly after that, I think about 7 months down the line, I got an opportunity to intern in a fashion house. And while I was there, I realized that there was more to fashion than I actually had been exposed to. That was where I got to know about pattern drafting, embellishments, and a whole lot of other things. And so my internship was for 6 months, and after the internship, I decided to go learn pattern drafting and learn garment construction properly. And I finished that in 2018. I have a workspace in my house. I work from home. On a normal day, I resume work by 9 a.m. and I start by oiling my sewing machine, and then I get right to work after cleaning up my space, my workspace. When I started, I also looked at the fact that a lot of people were really going into the whole fashion design thing, and it was really, really scary for me. I felt like it wasn't going to be very lucrative. I didn't want to end up having just the passion to hold on to. At the end of the day, I wanted it to be lucrative for me. So I was really scared, but with time I got to realize that everybody has their own unique signature, and it's just for you to find that thing that makes you stand out and work towards getting better at that thing. Sometimes you have something in mind that you want to do, and you're doing it and it's just not giving you the results that you are seeing or the result that you saw before you started. So it took time for me to understand that these challenges are normal. It doesn't matter what it is that you are doing. As a beginner, you will experience these challenges. My motivation actually comes from actually making a garment or an apparel for a client and seeing how it fits on them. And sometimes you get comments and they're like, wow, people really, really love the dress. This motivates me a lot. And then the fact that I'm actually doing something for myself and impacting people too, because I've had people who have walked up to me and say, wow, I like what you're doing and I'd love to learn. What do you think I can do if I want to go into this business too? This also motivates me. I mean, I'm happy about the fact that I took that step I took when I did take the step. Most times I get clients via referrals from friends and family members. A lot of times I get clients by just wearing something I make, and then someone sees you and they like it and they're like, oh, can you make for me? So these are just how for now, this is how I get my clients. Referrals, friends from church, and then random people who see me and like what I'm wearing. There are times when you get a client, they give you something to make for them, and you tell them that this takes 1 week. Like from when you actually come in, I take measurements, and then you drop the fabric, or even if I'm getting the fabric. But from when we finalize and we agree that, okay, I'm making an apparel for you or a dress for you, it takes a week. And you find out that 3 days down the line, the client is calling you and they're like, is my dress ready? I told you I need it. And sometimes clients don't like to pay up. If you give them the dress before they balance up, you can wait forever for the balance. And also, you have clients who are really rude. Some clients are very rude. Not all clients. There are clients who are sweet, very nice clients. There are clients who, after you make the dress and they really like it, they even pay you extra. I get my styles by working with my clients. They tell me what they want and I come up with a style. A lot of times too, when the client comes in and says, okay, just give me something that you think would be good on me, I source for styles online. Besides the fashion, I'm a singer and then a writer too. When I'm not working, sometimes I go to see a movie or I go to a karaoke bar. My friend is a host in a karaoke bar. Most times when I feel like I need to let out steam, I just go there and I sing away. Life as a young Nigerian entrepreneur, it's not all rosy, but then again, it's not a bed of thorns. It has its own advantages, but then some of the challenges that I face, a lot of people are not very comfortable trusting a young business, a business that is just growing. They still prefer to go to the top shots. They don't trust that you can give them what they want. Even after they see the things that you have made, they still don't want to trust you. Like, you have to really convince people that you know what you're doing and you can give them what they want. And then also, you can't guarantee that there will be lights when you actually need to use the lights. And for a fashion designer, you need light for a lot of things. As you sew, you have to iron, you have to weave and do so many other things that you actually need light for. On the upside, I like the fact that my schedule is flexible. Even though I have working hours, I resume 9 and then I stop working by 6 unless I have so much to do and I'm probably lagging behind when it comes to delivery. So sometimes I work overnight, but on a regular day I work 9 to 6. So I like the fact that I actually plan my day myself. I determine or I decide what happens to my business. I like that flexibility. And then also, I like that it gives me a chance to actually do other things. I realized over time that when I teach people, it's easy for them to assimilate. Sometimes I tell someone or I teach someone how to do something that I cannot already do very well myself, and they get it, and I'm like, wow. So eventually I hope to own my own fashion school, and I hope to launch into other things, shoemaking, bags, and everything like that. So it's going to be like a brand that is all encompassing, like it's going to be all things fashion. And I hope to achieve this in, I really can't say yet, but I hope that I begin to achieve this very, very soon.